Picture this, a quiet Sunday morning, the air filled with the gentle aroma of freshly brewed coffee. I'm sitting at my desk, surrounded by ancient texts and modern research papers, when suddenly a thought strikes me like a bolt of lightning. What if everything we've been told about God's plan is just the tip of the iceberg? What if there's a deeper truth, hidden beneath layers of tradition and interpretation, waiting to be uncovered? Dear friends, welcome to GodSpeak Daily. I'm Ethan On, and today we're about to embark on a journey that could change the way you view your entire existence. Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, wondering if your life has a greater purpose? Have you questioned whether the events in your life, both triumphs and tribulations, are random occurrences or part of a grand design? In this video, God's Plan Unveiled, the shocking truth you never knew, we're going to explore these questions and more. But I warn you, what you're about to discover may challenge everything you thought you knew about faith, destiny, and your place in the universe. Throughout my years of research, I've uncovered perspectives that have shaken me to my core. I've spoken with religious leaders, scientists, and everyday people whose experiences have left me in awe. And now I'm here to share these insights with you. But this isn't just about me telling you what I've learned. I want to hear from you too. As we go through this journey together, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your perspective could be the missing piece in this cosmic puzzle we're trying to solve. So are you ready to dive deep into the mysteries of divine plans, free will, and the very fabric of reality itself? Then let's begin this extraordinary exploration together. Stay tuned, because what comes next might just change your life forever. Journey of self-discovery, finding out the purpose of life, diversity of spiritual perspectives. As we begin to explore the meaning and purpose of life, it is important to recognize the rich mosaic of beliefs that exist across cultures and traditions. Let's consider how different worldviews approach the concept of a divine life plan or purpose. Christianity. In Christian theology, the idea of God's plan is central. Pastor Sarah Johnson, a respected theologian, explains, Christians believe in a loving God who has a purpose for each individual. However, this does not mean that our lives are rigidly predetermined. It is like a beautiful dance between the guidance of God and man, free will. Islam, Imam Ahmed Rashid shares, in Islam, we have the concept of qadar, or God's decree. Allah knows all and has power over everything. However, we are also taught about the importance of responsibility and human effort. It is a balance between trusting in Allah's plan and actively working towards righteous goals. Hinduism, the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, offers a different perspective. Every soul has divine potential. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling the nature, the outer and the inner. Do this by work or worship or spiritual training or philosophy, by one or many or all of these, and be free. Buddhism, the Dalai Lama offers insight into the Buddhist perspective. Buddhism focuses not on a divine plan, but on understanding the nature of reality and cultivating compassion. Section Our purpose is to reduce suffering, our own and that of others, through wisdom and kindness. Scientific perspective. Dr. Jane Peterson, a neuroscientist, offers, while science cannot prove or disprove a divine plan, we can study how beliefs impact upwards. Research shows that having a sense of purpose, regardless of its origin, can positively influence mental health and resilience. Return. Reflection exercise. Take some time to examine your own beliefs. How do they fit or differ from these perspectives? Remember that there is no right answer. The goal is to deepen your understanding of yourself and others. The psychology of purpose. Understanding the psychological impact of having a purpose in life can provide valuable insights, regardless of a person's spiritual beliefs. Dr. Viktor Frankl, a famous psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, developed logotherapy, a form of existential analysis. He proposed that the primary motivation in humans is the search for meaning. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl wrote, "Those who have a why to live can endure almost any how." Recent psychological studies support this idea. A study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that people with a strong sense of purpose in life tend to be more resilient in the face of stress and adversity. Research from the University of Michigan shows that having a purpose in life is linked to a reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. A meta-analysis in Psychological Bulletin found that having a purpose in life is correlated with physical and mental health benefits across different age groups. Dr. Emily Chen, a positive psychology researcher, explains, having a purpose in life doesn't necessarily mean believing in a predetermined plan. It's about finding something that brings meaning and direction for your life. It could be relationships, creative activities, personal development, or contributing to society. Practice exercise. Identify your values. Take a few minutes to list your top 5 personal values. These could be things like compassion, creativity, justice, or personal growth. Reflect on how these values guide your decisions and actions. How can you align your life more closely with these values to create a stronger sense of purpose? Overcoming challenges, stories of resilience. Understanding your purpose in life often becomes most important in the face of adversity. Let's explore some inspirational stories of individuals who have found meaning and purpose during difficult times. Maria's story, from loss to community leadership. Maria, a 45-year-old teacher, lost her husband to cancer. In her grief, she found purpose in life by founding a support group for young widows and widowers. Helping others through loss has brought meaning to my own pain, Maria shares. I realized that my experience, although painful, could be a light for others in dark times. Jamal's journey, redefining success. Jamal is a powerful executive who suffered a stroke at the age of 50. During his recovery, he reassessed his life priorities. I used to think success was about money and status, Jamal reflects. Now I measure success by my positive impact on others. Today, Jamal mentors young entrepreneurs from disadvantaged backgrounds, finding deep fulfillment in nurturing the next generation. Sarah's transformation from addiction to advocacy. Sarah struggled with addiction for many years before finding recovery. Today, she works as a counselor, helping others overcome substance abuse. My past doesn't define me, but it does shape my purpose, Sarah said. Every person I help find recovery is a reminder that our difficulties can become our greatest strength. Reflection question. Think about a challenging time in your life. How have you grown or changed as a result of this experience? Is there a way you can use that growth to help others or contribute to a cause you care about? The science of spirituality and happiness. Although science cannot prove or disprove spiritual beliefs, it can shed light on how spiritual activities and beliefs impact our health. Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist who studies the relationship between brain function and many mystical and religious experiences, has found interesting results. Brain scans of people who prayed or meditated showed increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, linked to focus and attention. Long-term spiritual practitioners often exhibit changes in the parietal lobe, which is associated with our sense of self and our perception of relationship with the universe. Dr. Newberg explains, these studies do not prove the existence of a higher power, but they do show that spiritual practices can have a significant impact on the brain and overall health. Other scientific findings related to spirituality and happiness include a study published in the journal JAMA Internal Medicine found that people who regularly attend religious services have a lower risk of all-cause mortality. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, shows that inspiring experiences, whether from nature, art, or spiritual practices, can strengthen the immune system and reduce inflammation. A meta-analysis in the Journal of Health Psychology found that forgiveness, a core concept in many spiritual traditions, is linked to better physical and mental health. Dr. Lisa Miller, a psychologist at Columbia University, argues that spirituality can be a powerful tool for mental health. In her book, The Spiritual Child, she presents research showing that a personal sense of spirituality can protect against depression, substance abuse, and other mental health problems. Practice exercise. Cultivate awe. This week, try to experience awe at least once a day. It could be watching a beautiful sunset, listening to melodious music, or contemplating the vastness of the universe. Keep a journal of these experiences and how they affect your mood and perspective. Find purpose in everyday life. While the big philosophical questions about the meaning of life are important, finding purpose often depends on how we approach everyday life. Here are some practical strategies for cultivating a sense of purpose. Practice mindfulness. The little things, the little moments, they're not small, says Jon Kabat-Zinn, founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction. By paying attention to the present moment, we can find meaning in even the most routine activities. Exercise. For one day, try to approach each task, no matter how trivial, with complete attention and care. Notice how this changes your experience. Set meaningful goals. Research by psychologist Laura King shows that setting and working toward personal goals can significantly increase the meaning of a person's life. Exercise. Write down 3 goals that align with your values. One for next month, one for next year, and one for the next 5 years. What small step can you take toward one of these goals today? Cultivate relationships. Long-term Harvard-funded research shows that the quality of relationships is the most important factor in life satisfaction. Exercise. Contact someone you care about but haven't heard from recently. Have a meaningful conversation that goes beyond small talk. Contribute to others. Adam Grant, an organizational psychologist, has found that giving can be more satisfying than focusing solely on personal gain. Exercise. Look for opportunities to help others this week, perhaps through volunteer work, random acts of kindness, or supporting a friend in need. Embrace lifelong learning. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that viewing your abilities as evolving rather than fixed can lead to greater resilience and purpose in life. Exercise. Choose a new skill you want to learn. Could be anything from cooking to programming. Commit to spending 15 minutes a day for a week learning or practicing this skill. Practice gratitude. Robert Emmons, a leading researcher on gratitude, has found that regularly practicing gratitude can increase happiness and meaning. Exercise. Every night this week, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Try to be specific and change your entries every day. Address common misconceptions. As we explore our life purpose, it's important to address some common misconceptions that can hinder our search for meaning. Misconception 1: everything happens for a reason. Although this phrase is often meant to be comforting, it can oversimplify complex situations and reduce personal responsibility. A deeper perspective: although we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can choose how we react and the meaning we draw from our experiences. Misconception number 2: finding your purpose in life means discovering something big. This belief can lead to anxiety and a sense of failure if we don't define our mission, greatness of life. A broader perspective: purpose can be found in many areas of life, in our relationships, work, hobbies, and everyday choices. Often it has more to do with how we live than what we specifically do. Misconception number 3: once you find your purpose, everything will be easy. This sets unrealistic expectations and can lead to disappointment. A more realistic view: having purpose can provide direction and motivation, but life will still have challenges. Purpose can help us navigate these challenges more effectively, but it doesn't eliminate them. Misconception number 4: your purpose is fixed and unchanging. This belief can make people feel stuck or resistant to change. A dynamic perspective: our sense of purpose can evolve as we mature and our circumstances change. What gives meaning to our lives at age 20 may be different from what gives meaning to life at age 50, and that's okay. Reflection exercise. Consider a belief you have had about your life's purpose that may have been limiting you. How might reframing those beliefs open up new possibilities for finding meaning in your life? Integrate different perspectives. As we explore many different perspectives on life's purpose, from religious and spiritual traditions to scientific research and personal stories, it becomes clear that there is no one-size-fits-all answer. The challenge and opportunity lie in combining these diverse perspectives to create a meaningful framework for our own lives. Dr. Ken Pargament, a psychologist who studies the relationship between spirituality and mental health, says, "The most psychologically beneficial approaches to spirituality are often those that are flexible and personally meaningful. Personal, rather than rigid or imposed from outside." Here are some ways to combine different perspectives. Accept complexity. Realize that life's big questions often don't have simple answers. Be open to holding seemingly contradictory ideas at the same time. Find common themes. Find themes that resonate across different traditions or perspectives. For example, the importance of compassion is emphasized in many spiritual traditions and is supported by psychological research. Personal reflection. Regularly take time to reflect on your experiences and beliefs. Journaling can be a powerful tool for this. Engage in dialogue. Discuss these ideas with others, especially those with different views. This can expand your understanding and challenge your assumptions. Experiential learning. Don't just think about these concepts, try them. Experiment with different spiritual activities, volunteer for causes you care about, or try new ways to find meaning in your daily life. Continuous development. Remember that your understanding of life's purpose may change over time. Always be open to new ideas and experiences. Interactive exercise. Create your purpose statement. Take some time to create a personal purpose statement. This is not a rigid statement, but a current summary of what gives meaning to your life. Consider the following questions. What are your core values? What activities make you lose track of time? How do you want to impact others or the world? What do you want to be remembered for? Write a 1-2 sentence summary of your current purpose. Share with a trusted friend or in the comments section below if you feel comfortable. Remember, this is a living document that can change as you grow and develop. Conclusion. As we come to the end of this journey to discover our life purpose, remember that the journey is still ongoing. Whether you find meaning through spiritual beliefs, scientific insights, personal relationships, creative expression, or service to others, or a combination of these, what matters is that you always be curious, open, and engaged with life. In the words of Viktor Frankl, life never becomes unpleasant because of circumstances, but only because of lack of meaning and purpose. By continually finding and creating meaning in our lives, we can overcome both joys and challenges with greater resilience and fulfillment. As we conclude this enlightening journey into God's plan, I want to thank you for joining me in this exploration. Your engagement and thoughtful reflections make these discussions truly meaningful. Now I have an exciting invitation for you. If you found this video intriguing, you're going to love what's coming next. Take a look at the 2 videos appearing on your screen right now. On the left, you'll see Divine Intervention or Coincidence, the Miracle That Baffled America. This video delves into an extraordinary event that challenged even the most skeptical minds. Was it mere chance or something more? On the right, we have Jesus' Lost Teachings, the revelation that changes everything. In this eye-opening exploration, we uncover ancient wisdom that could revolutionize your understanding of Christian doctrine. I encourage you to click on whichever title speaks to you most. Both videos promise to expand your perspective and deepen your spiritual journey in unique ways. Before you go, if you found value in today's discussion, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to GodSpeak Daily. Your support helps us continue creating content that inspires, educates, and challenges conventional thinking. Remember, the search for truth and meaning is a lifelong journey. Each video you watch, each question you ponder, brings you one step closer to a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe. Thank you for being part of our community. Until next time, may your path be illuminated by wisdom, strengthened by faith, and blessed with profound discoveries. God bless you, and God bless America. See you in the next video.